Well, we were serving in an area called Las Pitas. It's about an hour away drive from the La Posada, which is where we're staying. But I can say half of the ride, or maybe 3/4 of the ride, is really rough.
In the New Testament it says that the gospel will reach the ends of the earth, and I truly believe Las Pitas qualifies. At one point, we start heading up the mountain, and we're talking thousands of feet. As you're traveling up, you're passing an occasional house on the way, and you're wondering, how is it that people live here? You know, how did Mission Lazarus even find these people? It's just so remote.
The reason we were going to serve these people was that they don't have any latrines or any place basically to go to use the bathroom.
In some cases, we can only drive a certain distance, and then we have to stop, unload all of our materials, and carry it the rest of the way, sometimes just on a narrow footpath. The people are so excited to see us because they've dug this hole in preparation for this latrine. It took them several days to dig a 9-foot hole. It's lined with rocks, and it's got some concrete around the top of it.
The house that we worked at today, one of them I didn't see a latrine at. I don't believe they even had a designated bathroom area. But the other one, it was 4 sticks, and one side had a sheet of corrugated metal on it, and the other 2 were tarps that had kind of fallen off, and a hole in the ground.
The team that we had really works well together. By the end of the week, we got to the point that we could have the actual building itself put together in probably about 30 minutes. We really picked up speed, and we're a really good working team together.
All right, we're sitting here in our last latrine of our time here in Honduras. This lovely lady, we've been talking to her here recently. She lost her husband a few years ago. Her kids have moved away, so she's here by herself. Ever since her husband died, she built this lovely home, and we're now able to come in here and give her a latrine so she can actually use the facilities and be safe and be healthy. And she's just been super thankful for the gift that we've been able to provide for her in this latrine, and just coming out here and talking to her and just spending time with her, showing that Christians around the world care for her.
When we built the latrine, after it was done, all the kids came out, and I believe the grandparents and the parents were there, and the kids were they were so excited. They were like playing with it. They kept jumping inside and peeking out at the other one, and like just to think that someone was that excited, and it was a bathroom. It was really cool.
When you come on a missions trip and you have the opportunity to be with the people and work with the people, your view of the world and what's important changes. And you start reevaluating yourself and reevaluating your life and trying to think of what you can do differently. Do you really need cable? These people down here don't have electricity. What could you do with a $100 cable bill every month? That's $1,200 a year. We could come into a community like this and build 2.5 more latrines for people so that they're not getting sick.
I received as much blessings as the Honduran people received. And the widow yesterday saying that God would bless us, That was quite emotional also. This elderly lady living by herself, and she was so appreciative now to have this outhouse that she could use the bathroom. And she was saying, God bless us. It was just so amazing. These people are just so gracious and so happy that we're here working. I really hope that we have a bigger team next year. I hope we can come back next year. I hope God provides us the resources and the people that we need to come back and do more work next year. Coming back here would be something that I would really enjoy every year. I would love to do this. Honduras is in my heart now, and I expect it to stay there for quite some time.